This is the story of Emily, the daughter of a foreign diplomat stationed in Pakistan. She lived in Karachi, and despite her age, she was bold and extremely free-spirited. Emily was obsessively in love with her classmate, Zain, but Zain always kept his distance from her. Emily believed that to win Zain's love, she needed the help of ancient and mysterious forces she had heard about in local folklore. After gathering information from the internet and some local friends, Emily decided to visit the city's oldest and most infamous yet abandoned graveyard, a place believed to be home to supernatural beings. It was 1 a.m. Emily asked the taxi to stop far from the graveyard and walked the rest of the way alone in the darkness. Her body trembled with a mix of excitement and fear. In her hand, she carried a small candle and a booklet with strange, cryptic markings on it. She reached the center of the graveyard, where there stood a very old, crumbling mausoleum. This was where she wanted to perform the ritual. Having no experience with such places or rituals, Emily followed the instructions written in the booklet. She drew a circle near the broken tomb and lit the candle. In its flickering light, the ancient graves and twisted trees around her cast disturbing shadows. As she began chanting Zain's name, along with some strange and unfamiliar words, something in the air suddenly changed. The flame of the candle shot up high and turned blue, despite the complete absence of wind. From the depths of the graveyard, a faint sound echoed, a baby crying. Emily tried to convince herself it was just her imagination, but the sound was painfully real. Terrified, she still kept her eyes closed and continued. She ignored everything, all for the sake of her desperate wish, to the presence that should not have been there. When Emily finally opened her eyes, she realized the shadow over the tomb had grown, and it wasn't the mausoleum's shadow. It was bigger and moving. Before she could react, she sensed something on her right. A woman's figure, hair disheveled, wearing a torn burial shroud, stood completely still. Her eyes were empty, yet filled with an ancient hatred that chilled Emily to her core. A stifled gasp escaped Emily